Okay, hey everybody. I didn't make one last night because I didn't feel the need to. Nothing really much happened. It was just a normal work day, honestly. It went pretty well. It's a normal day. Took the bus, made it there, made it back, did a couple demo classes for like 1 or 2 students, which is rough. My normal demos are supposed to be for 8 to 12 kids. So everything we have prepped is for multiple kids, right? So it's weird to try and pare this down to like one kid, honestly, because there's some activities that require multiple kids, and you can't really do that kind of interaction with them. And then the parents there, so then they fall back on the parent and kind of do what they want, and they're kind of it's a new environment. It's one kid by themselves in a big play area, basically, right? What do you expect them to do besides play around and have fun and not really want to do a lesson or a demo and learn letters? They just want to kind of be there and enjoy it and color and all that mess. So it's interesting in a way to do that. It's difficult. I don't know how to do it yet properly, and I don't know if there is a way to pare down an 8 to 12 student activity for one student. I mean, I could use myself at the same time, but if it's in the dynamic where they are not wanting to, it's hard to make them. Good luck making a 2-year-old do what you want them to, right? They're kind of young. The program is supposed to be like 3 to 4, and they're not. They're 2. And it's 3 to 4 for a reason, because at that age, they're a little bit more manageable. They know a little bit more, maybe they have a little bit more not manners, but they're a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Tame? Maybe that's the right word, maybe tamer. They listen to you more. At 2, they don't care about anything, right? I don't know, I haven't been 2 for at least 28 years. I may have forgotten what it's like to be 2, I'm just saying. I probably don't know anymore. But it's fun. I mean, the kids like me, I get along with them well, obviously, because, hey, white guy in China. I'm like a big stuffed teddy bear, right? By the way, sorry if you hear any noises, it is my washing machine. And I hope it's on the dry cycle, because they aren't dry. And I need to wear them tomorrow. We'll see. And it's been raining a lot lately, so I don't know if they're going to get dry. I may have to do it a couple times, and I don't know. The wash cycle was really quick. Like, it was done in like 15 minutes. That seems short. Granted, it's a lot smaller load. It just doesn't seem long enough to clean everything. Maybe it is. I don't know. Things here are efficient. If nothing else, China is efficient. Almost to a fault. I wouldn't say that. Not to a fault. Well, maybe to a fault. You become very depersonalized. And America is said to be, you know, Americanism, you first, you last, you always, right? It's me, 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 me. Individual, very individualistic, right? Well, here it's almost where it's just you, and you don't care about anybody else. Here it's the exact opposite, but exactly the same. And I know that sounds weird to say, right? But the efficiency that works here is one so where you become individualistic as well. You're a group, you are a part of a whole, but at the same time, you look out for you, right? And you're supposed to look out for others. Yeah, okay, cool, do that too. But, and it happens. I mean, it happens. There's a picture I saw at a bank where it says, elderly, disabled, small, pregnant first, right? In line. So you want to do that, and you want to go in line first. You want them to go in line first. And that's the first, I don't see that in the U.S. Nowhere does it say, like, let people that are disabled to go first, right? I mean, it's common rule. It's not a rule, but it's like, it's kind. I mean, especially if you get nowhere to be, let somebody else go first, right? Like, If I'm in a rush, or if I'm not in a rush, whatever, you know? I'm sure they have bigger issues. At least that's the way I've always been. It's not that way really in the U.S. Because it's me. If I don't care about you, I can just kind of zone out and pretend you're not there in a way. And here it can be the same way, because if you are doing something, like let me take crossing the street for example. Crossing the street here is an experience that should be in Cirque du Soleil sometimes, or at least on America's Got Talent, because it should be a talent to get across the street in China. If you've never been in China before, trying to get across the street, you may not survive, and you may look like a fool, and you may never get across that street if you don't just go, because like I said, it's about initiative, and traffic won't stop. I mean, it will. No, it won't. It might, but about 70% it will not stop. It will go around you, but it will not stop. Lanes are very casual at best, I guess is a good way to put it. If they call them zebra stripes here as well. So the crosswalks, zebra stripes. The crosswalks. If you are going to get from one side to another, right? Traffic, and you're in a part where there is no stopping. Like there's a stoplight about 50 yards that way, but not for you. Where you're at, you cross. You just cross. And there may be a lot of traffic, and you kind of stop between the lanes, and they will go around you. They will go around you if they can, or they will go in front of you or behind you. Like they will make things happen, right? You will be fine, but you will be scared senseless for the first couple times because you won't like it at all. They may go around you if you're in the middle of it and they're not going to slow down and there's nobody around them. They will just take that lane, like, screw that lane, and just go around you if they have the chance to. Buses will do this, cars will do this, taxis will do this, mopeds will do this, motorized scooters will do this. And when I say motorized scooter, I mean a two-wheel scooter. Like the kind, like those razors, you know? They have those. They will go around you too. Anything will go around you that can go around you and needs to go around you. And you just walk, and you get to the middle, and you look the other direction for the other traffic, and you do the same thing again until you get to the other side. And you make it every time. Yeah, it's crazy. It's super crazy. But it's... So if I came to the US and started doing that, I would get my ass hit in a heartbeat probably, because people would not expect that, and it would freak them out. They wouldn't know what to do if I just started crossing the street in the middle of traffic like that. I would get hit. I have a feeling. I have a feeling I would get hit in about one day. I think it would take a day for me to get hit. So if I ever come back to the States, I need to learn not to cross the street like I live in China, or I will die. Also, while I'm on the mode of transportation, while I'm on the subject of transportation, the buses here, I think I've told you they're efficient before. I don't know if I've told you to what degree, or the cost of them. It's amazing, okay? Buses here cost 2 yuan, right? Now let me put this in perspective for you. 6 is $1 US, right? So for 2/6 of a dollar, that's right, a third of a dollar, 33 cents, roundabout, you get a bus ride to anywhere in the city pretty much. 33 cents will take you wherever you want to go. Taxis, 11 yuan, so under $2 can get you pretty much across the whole city. Pretty much. From one part of the major city to the other side of the major city. Which is most of the city. That's the city. Let's see here. Bus efficiency. Okay, so if you are on a bus and you need to get off at the stop, you get up. Usually it'll slow down, but if you don't get up, when it's getting closer, when it slows down some, you don't get off. You miss your stop. Now that being said, I haven't missed a stop. Of course, I haven't allowed myself to not get up and get ready for the stop. But they'll give you about a 10-second window. And in that 10-second window, you should get up and go, or they will go on, because there's an obligation on both sides to kind of do what you need to do, you know, to make it work at its best. So you will get up, and you will get off. When the bus comes to pick you up, you will step forward for the bus that you need. If you do not, it will slow down, and if they don't see you walking, it will keep going. And to that degree, it's interesting because they just go, and it's okay. But it's okay. You want to know why? There's 1,000 buses to take. They're literally everywhere. To get from my apartment to work, I can take bus. Well, let me tell you, I have it written down. It's like 7 buses. I can take bus. Where is it at? I have it written down because I still haven't. I mean, I've memorized it to a degree, but not fully. I can take bus 42, 41, 29, 71, 93, or 38. All those buses take me where I need to go at any given point of the day. I take that back. 93 is the one I have to take to get home because by that time it's my shift is a late shift, 9 o'clock shift is when I get off. So at that point of the day, only 93 is the one that's really running for me to my place. But that's okay because it runs like every 10, 15 minutes, it'll be by. Like clockwork, if not faster, if they don't have to stop. But at that time of the day, they usually have to stop because that's the evening bus with everybody on it, pretty much getting off work. And today was crazy because it's a Friday, right? Friday at 9 p.m. Man, it's crazy on that bus. You know how they talk about, cramming people in a bus? I was almost that degree. Not quite. Not quite. I still had room to move when the bus was like, right? I still didn't hit too many people. I only hit like 2 people when that happens, which is not bad. So it's crazy. But it wasn't too bad. It was my first experience with like a really packed bus. And considering I've been here for almost 2 weeks, maybe week and a half maybe, I don't know. Not too bad, I think, right? Yeah, pretty good. But then, like I said, it's the Friday bus. I understand, but it's an experience as well. Okay, so yeah, talk about getting off the bus, getting on the bus. They stop every few blocks, maybe not even. Maybe every couple blocks, maybe every block. It depends on the stop, honestly. My hair is like, I don't know. You can't really see it. It's been out of frame for a reason. But it's like doing this weird wavy thing, and it's like doing this, and I don't even know what this is anymore. Like, my hair has gone crazy lately. The longer it's been getting, I've been letting it get long, and it's just gone like, I don't know what it's been doing. Right? So I'm just gonna do this. Right? Oh, that looks horrible, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I look so old. Oh man, maybe I should just start slicking it back like that, right? Just going like, wah. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So, I'm so glad you can't see my hair. I have a mirror right on the other side of you. So, I can see literally everything my hair is doing wrong. And the fact that I'm not even looking in the camera like this. Wham! I see you. What? So, yeah. I have Monday, Tuesday off. Tomorrow I go in at 9. Which is going to be a difference, because usually it's 1 to 9, but I'm going in from 9 to 6, which is early for me now. But it's the weekend because it's the weekend. And my kind of job is a job where you take Mondays and Tuesdays off, and you work the weekends because it's a busy part of the day, or a busy part of the week, because we cater to the public, because we are for kids. And kids have the weekends off, right? Or at least I think. I don't know how things work here yet. I don't know if they go to school. If they don't go to school on Saturdays, that just seems wrong, right? But they will be if they come to our school. Ha! Ooh, yay! So it's fun. Today's been pretty easy too. Oh my gosh, it rained like all last night. And then I got up and there was no rain. Thank goodness. It rains a lot here, but that's probably because it's by the water, I have a feeling it's because it's by the water. At least that's what I'm going to blame it on, because oh my gosh, does it rain. Always rain. And apparently there's a month, and I forget which month it is. I want to say March or April, where they said it just rains the entire month, pretty much. Like the entire month, rain. You will not have not rain. You will always have rain. And it's because it's on Grandfather's Month. Oh, what day is that? Or what month is that? I think it's March. March is Grandfather's Month, and it's apparently and it's like a sign of mourning, basically. So it rains the entire month because you mourn dead relatives, which is kind of sombering, right? Like to to mourn that entire month, and then to realize that the heavens are crying for all these dead people that you've lost, right? Wow, how heavy is that? It's pretty heavy. I haven't thought about that idea yet. If someone in my family dies, what I'm going to do. Or if I even can just come back. It'll be rough. I don't know. I've never really been a big fan of funerals anyways, but I feel like maybe... I don't know, I hate funerals. It's not that I hate them, I don't know, I've never really been a part of that grieving process. Anyways, let me get off that topic. That's kind of a heavy topic to talk about suddenly, and y'all don't deserve that. At least not right now, right? We'll get into those things later on, maybe. I don't know, honestly. That's not a topic I like to discuss much, for obvious reasons, right? Death is not a fun thing to talk about ever, I feel like. At least in the context, what I'm talking about. But on that note, I have a joke that I got told today, and it's basically about knowing too much, which can kind of be the way the government works. If you know too much, goodbye. Right? So, a crazy man is in the hospital. He's in the psych ward, right? And I hate to say crazy. Let me rephrase that. There's a man in the psych ward who has lost connection with reality. And he escapes with a knife, somehow. It doesn't really matter how, he just does. And he's out on the streets, and he's going down this dark alley. It's kind of dimly lit. I mean, obviously from the word dark. Dimly lit, kind of wet, lonely, alone. He's alone. There's not many people, but there's a man that slowly is walking from another direction down the street towards him. And he doesn't know this man is from the psych ward with a knife. And he comes up to the man and puts the knife to his throat and says, "What's 1 + 1?" And the guy goes, 2. And so he cuts his throat and he goes, "You know too much." And that's the joke. It's a ridiculous joke. And it's kind of funny in a very dark, disturbing way, right? But I got told that at the bank today by one of my coworkers, so I liked it. It plays towards my unique sense of humor, I guess is a good way to put it. I really hope those are drying my clothes. I so hope that's drying my clothes. I hope it is so much. Ugh! I hope it is. I don't have chances for it not to be dry. Anyways, there's really not much to talk about. I have Monday, Tuesday off. I'll probably have a lot to talk about then. I kind of want to get out Monday or Tuesday and just kind of walk around. And hopefully not get my ass lost in Munju. Because if I do, trouble. Probably not, honestly. I have a lot of connections to where I could message quickly, hopefully. Or I can message and hopefully get a fast response about how the hell I get back. So, and if not, I can just take a taxi, right? Honestly. Or find a bus. God, I love this place. It's so nice to come from a place where public transportation is almost frowned upon in a way. Because of the idea of transients being there. I'm looking at you, Arlington, Texas. Looking straight at you. And then to come to a place where public transportation is a way of life you cannot live without, and it is so dirt cheap that it's stupid not to take public transportation, honestly. Because for 66 cents, repeating, I can get to and from work every day, which seems like not much, right? 2 yuan, it's 4 yuan a day. 5 days a week, maybe, that's 20 yuan. That's like $5. Right? No. Not even $5. It's not even $4. Wow. So it's interesting, right? God, I hope that's trying things. I hope that's water not going in. I need to go check real fast. Hold on. So, yeah, it's full of water again. Oops. Maybe I had it on the dry cycle. Ugh, I don't know. No, there was water in there. I don't know anything anymore, apparently. Crap. Well, I'm gonna let you go so I can go figure out my washing and dryer machine and hopefully have dry pants tomorrow. Ugh, I'm scared. I hope I do. I don't really have any more pants. I really don't have any more pants to wear. I've lost some weight since I've been here, honestly. And I do that. I contribute that to the amount of walking because I've walked. Let's see, today almost 11,000 steps. I'll probably walk 11,000 by the time I go to bed, to be honest. And that was a slow. Actually, I had a slow day earlier this week, like the other day, which is like 7,000. I was kind of shocked, honestly, to not hit 10,000 just naturally in a day. And I hit 10,000 walking from the bus to my apartment tonight. So, yeah, I'm feeling I'll get a lot more steps in as well whenever I start doing classes because it'll be a lot of up and down and moving around and stuff. So it'll be fun. But yeah, so I contributed to exercise, not exercise, just cardio, just walking everywhere pretty much. And I also contributed to diet. While there is unhealthy food here, the unhealthy food is still pretty healthy because the unhealthy food is vegetables that are like fried, not fried, but like cooked somehow with oil, like a lot of oil. It seems like. At the same time, a little bit of oil is good for you. Like you can have oil it's good for your system, and you'll drop weight. 2 teaspoons of oil a day, and you'll drop weight that way because it just keeps everything like slick basically inside. If you get my drift. So yeah, it's crazy, and I've dropped some weight. I like it. I'm gonna call it the China walking diet, or the Wenju diet. Yeah, I like it, Wenju diet. But yeah, because you can eat, like, I've been eating lots of starches, and I know I shouldn't be, but I don't care. Because it's so good, right? Yeah. So, oh, jeez, I don't know about that machine. It's freaking me out. We should take pictures and ask my boss. Like, boss, how do I dry these? Yeah. I had to do something earlier today for him. I was like, what is this? I don't even know what this is for. It's for my face, I guess, to clean it. And I did it after I shaved, because if you notice, clean shan. What? And I put it on afterwards, and it burned. So. I'm gonna let you go. I pretty much talked. I was rambling anyways. Anyway, yeah. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later.
See ya.